So Amonkhet is on the way, and we've already plenty of spoilers that have been already presented. Of course, if you exist on the Magic the Gathering YouTube community for more than 5 minutes, you've already likely seen a ton of these cards a billion times over, and you're already likely to hit the thumbs down on this video just because of that. But I'm asking you nicely this once not to do it. Instead, we're going to look at what's been spoiled so far and see if anything sticks out to me as a Commander elitist, because as you know, I play Commander exclusively and care absolutely nothing for any other format or anyone else. Click the like button if you like this video though. Starting off, who the f said we can get another Finest Hour card in a much better design? I mean, Combat Accelerant is going to make a red aggro deck even more bullshit. Oh hey, let's give a red aggro deck a second combat. No big deal, right? This card will be bananas in a Gisela deck, or any red deck that isn't part of something like Nekusar that actually wants to attack. Goblins. Dusk is the type of card Commander very much likes. In 90% of your games, you will see fields of big creatures who would rather not die. Dusk said otherwise. Also, this card will be stupid in Alesha because it kills off the bigger fields and gives us back our graveyards, because running anything in Alesha that can't be targeted by her graveyard Kaalia Trick is not something you should be running. F you and your emblem and everything you stand for. I really wish there was a 5-color God Legend that would make it fun to build a Trials deck. The Cartouche and the Trials seem like really favorable cards that I'd love to be able to put into a Commander deck, but none of them do a super lot once they hit the battlefield. Watchers of the Dead is actually a card I'm really psyched about. People who don't own cats don't quite understand how much of jerks cats can be, and being able to exile this sacred one to make fertilizer out of everyone else's graveyards is a lot more powerful in Commander than most other formats. I need more cats in my life. Yes, because Talrand needs more flying pricks. Of course. The monuments are a great cycle of lands for Commander. Aside from the mandatory inclusion in building a deck around any of the Amonkhet gods, these cards make for some very fun abilities. The legendary card type doesn't faze me because I couldn't run 2 of these even if I wanted to, so there. I will see a Berserk reprint someday. So close. Tena is the neat new Azorius legend that will likely make himself a nice niche as a blue-white token deck. While most blue-white Commander decks focus on pillar forts or control, it's actually rather refreshing to see something that cares about tokens that isn't in green and white. Also, no, Zombie Tenet does not deal Commander damage. I don't quite know how to feel about Exemplar of Strength. The set has a -1/-1 counter theme, which is a novel idea that we haven't really seen since Shadowmoor. This card can come out swinging, however, as a 4/4 for 2 mana if you're willing to give another creature as sacrifice to the -1/-1 gods. Plus, Flourishing Defense will love this in all of its -1/-1 counter trickery. The same applies to Channeler Initiate, or as I refer to her as, the not nearly as broken Devoted Druid, because nobody liked to train Caracal until it could come back as a zombie. I actually have to say, I like the Cycle lands. They feel like a nicer evolution to the original Cycle lands like Tranquil Thicket. These cards have great flexibility even if they cannot enter the battlefield untapped. That basic land typing is what makes me consider these for a Commander mana base, which if you've ever tried to put together a 4-color mana base that isn't garbage, you'll know how difficult this is. Prowling Serpapard, I swear to the gods, this is a Pokemon in disguise. It's also going to be a mainstay in just about every green deck I ever build from here until the day I die. We've finally seen the day where Aven Mind Sensor gets a reprint in a normal block set. See, wizards, you can in fact print powerhouses in block sets and not cause entire formats to collapse. Alright, you Commander playing control freaks, grab this thing and piss off your friends who can finally afford the fetch lands. Ancient Crab. I actually really like Sixth Sense, not in the Bruce Willis movie sense, but this card is actually really good. Like really good. Green only has a few draw abilities that are reliable, and having what is Green Curiosity makes me a very happy Timmy. Lastly, I wanted to talk about the gods. We only have 2 at the moment that have been spoiled, but they seem interesting enough as potential commanders. I'm glad they don't have any of the nonsense of devotion to prevent me from smacking face quicker with them, but they do have an interesting conditional to their being able to attack or block. At the moment, I personally prefer Kefnet, as having 7 cards in your hand should be super easy in blue. I'm interested in seeing how the other 3 come out when they should have them spoiled. Also, if this video comes out after another one has been spoiled, please don't ruin it for me. And then there's also Invocation in this set, It's Time to Duel. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to do the like and share boogie woogie twist if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it. What's your favorite aspect of Amonkhet so far? Let us know in the comments section below. As for me, I'm about to go get embalmed as we speak, so ciao!